the boys that played were treated like idols. It was an experience that anyone who's there will never forget. Never forget.
In January 2015, English 8th tier amateurs Corinthian-Casuals took on Brazilian giants Corinthians Paulista. The great Corinthians sides of the early 20th century inspired the creation of one of South America's biggest clubs. The trip saw the club fulfill the fixtures from their abandoned 1914 tour on the eve of World War I.
So we went out there and played on a Wednesday in a mini tournament against SPAC and Paulista, which are two amateur sides out there, which were two of the games meant to be played back in 1914. And then on the Saturday we ended up playing Corinthians Paulista as the highlight of the week.
We have a gentleman who's played for our first team, who played for our school's team, a guy called Chris Watney, who went to Brazil in 2001 with the team when we were invited down then, and has ever since wanted to recreate that, but do it in a way that was more akin to the modern world.
The Isthmian League side took to the field in front of 30,000 people. After keeping their illustrious opponents at bay for over an hour, the team from Tolworth finally succumbed to a credible 3-0 defeat. Despite the scoreline, it was an unforgettable experience for the Corinthian-Casuals players.
So on the Saturday when we played the teams, it was their full strength first team versus our full strength first team. You had builders, electricians, PCSOs, against multi-million-pound international footballers, and it was an amazing day. The crowd was unbelievable. The sounds, your hair stood up on your legs, you had on your arms, you had goose pimples. Just you couldn't hear from the technical area. You couldn't hear the players. The players were saying they couldn't hear the man in front of them. It was just the sound was just amazing.
It was surreal, but it was beautiful as well, because this. I hate to use the word, but it was family. It really was family. They took these boys to their hearts as their own children.